so done with him. I guess that's because Brittini told him, basically, that she'd heard everyone has a concern about him, right?
The reason why they're done is because Frenchie went, slaughterhouse, I'm out.
Yeah, because... Yeah, there's that. But it's because Brittini's basically confirmed what Kylan said to him. Everyone's heard your name in their mouth, apart from basically her. He goes, look, basically, I was in this alliance and we were running the house.
Yeah.
To which Brittini rightly asked, so how are you on the block right now?
That was good. That was good. Oops. Oops-a-daisy.
But yeah, he revealed the slaughterhouse at this point. But he made a point to not reveal.
Oh, Derek F.
Because besties for life.
And
you remember
Xavier.
my best mate from back home.
Yeah, and Xavier.
But do you remember why he wanted to not reveal Xavier?
No.
He said that he believed that in the future he could work with Xavier. I've written, you're not going to have the time.
There is no future for you here. Just go home.
Tiffany didn't believe in the slaughterhouse, though. She thought it was a fabrication, much like Sandy Hook, if you ask Whitney.
Didn't she?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Or she was playing dumb.
Yeah, could have been.
Claire thinks it's as fake as the French Kiss Alliance, the slaughterhouse. So they were, Tiffany and Claire were both like poo-pooing the existence of the slaughterhouse. They thought Frenchie was like spinning a curveball.
Probably because it was such a random selection of people in it. They couldn't believe those people could actually work together, and sure enough, they couldn't.
Kylan finds out that Frenchie is blowing up the slaughterhouse, and Tiffany said they need him gone.
Tiffany was doing an impression of Frenchie. Is that okay to do a redneck impression?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Was it good? What did she say?
I can't remember. She was like, you know.
Goofy voice.
Yeah. Tiffany said, we need to get him out. Then we had Alyssa getting TP'd.
Yeah.
Or loo rolled, as we would call it.
Wasteful in the current climate of all the toilet paper.
They don't say loo roll in America, do they? I think you should start saying that. If you're American and you're listening to this, start saying loo roll.
I don't think they call it the loo.
No, they call it, what do they call it? The bathroom.
Oh, yeah, they do say they go to the bathroom.
Or the powder room. But they call it the bathroom, even like when you're in
there's no bath.
Yeah, when you're in a bar, I'm just going to go to the bathroom. And there's no fucking bath in there. It's just a urinal and a toilet and a sink.
Urinal.
So stop standing on ceremony and trying to call it a bathroom. Just call it the bog like we do.
No one actually calls it the bog.
The bog.
But the loo that's got to be like an archaic thing that we've like had since the Victorian era when it was like the crapper.
Yeah.
The Robert Crapper.
You never thought you'd get a history lesson about toilets on Beyond
That was
Plus,
who made
did
the
you?
first toilet, wasn't it? Robert Crapper Company.
It does ring a bell,
That's
yeah.
why it's called having a crap.
Yeah, it does ring a bell. God, imagine having your name associated with that.
Crap. Alyssa rightly asked, what if we have to poo? Well, yeah. You don't have to peel the toilet paper off of
Yeah,
you.
she's gonna have to go in with them.
She's now the walking loo roll. Friend, indeed. Kylan, the comedy killer, comes in to interrupt the toilet paper scene to talk about the game.
Oh, yeah. And then Alyssa had to talk strategy while covered in loo roll.
And she was upset because she said this scene's going to be included and now I'm in the toilet paper. Well, come on, if you're making a scene like that, you want it to be in the show.
Yeah, you want the airtime, don't you?
Do.
For God's sake.
Dude, what are you there for?
Yeah, you're not doing much else.
I don't know what Kylan was saying about the game, do you?
He was saying Frenchie's blowing up the alliance that he created. True. Christian pigtails I've written about again here that really upset me. Did you notice them?
They upset you, no?
Bunches.
Well, yeah.
Bunches he had, little buns.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Because it makes you look like a little 6-year-old girl. That's why not. He just thinks he's
Men can do that too.
No, they can't. A black man can just about get away with it if they're very, very, very cool.
Yeah.
Christian, no. No. That's
More
my
cultural
last.
appropriation.
That's my last word on that.
This
now.
time with the 6-year-old girls culture. Next, I got the player pick for the POV.
Yeah.
Alyssa got picked. Frenchie was saying that he thinks Derek F will use the veto on him or Brittini, which I've written lol, but actually he might have done.
He could have done.
But he actually got Claire when he picked, so bad luck, Frenchie.
And pulled a face, which was good.
And then Derek X got picked, who is swiftly becoming the
the Veto King, the new James Ryan.
Who's that?
From the old and big brother.
Nobody wants Frenchie to get this veto aside from Brittini, I've written.
And me.
Yeah. So this competition is the Funtan Lotion competition.
What a shit name.
What would you have called it? Anything better?
SPF.
You. SPF you all.
Well. Oh, that's nice.
Sunscreened. Sunscreen.
I actually liked the competition, but you're right. The way that they edited it was just so boring. Like, we had 10 minutes of Brittini going through it. It was irritating.
And they also it's partly the slip and slide. They put down those slippy towels.
That was the suntan lotion. Oh.
They had towels down, like it was a beach, and they were clearly very slippy when wet. But it was really only Frenchie that fell victim a lot to the slip. And Brittini was also on her back quite a bit as well.
It was interesting seeing the people's different strategies, I thought. Like the holding it against your body to get the water
Kylan
in.
uses body as a sort of human funnel.
Yeah, but I thought that Frenchie noticed the fact that the SPFs were higher.
Yeah, he said the higher number had given you more water.
That's pretty impressive to work that out. I would not have worked that out in a million years, would you?
Thing is, the number's kind of at the end of the day, inconsequential. If you know which one is squirting out the most water, you just go to that one.
Yeah, I suppose so. I thought that was good to have spotted that.
I think it was just water, though. I would have liked it to have been some sort of white gloop, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would have actually. Yeah, I would have preferred that. Maybe they couldn't afford it, along with the ceiling tiles. What did you think of some people's choices to not wear a top during this comp and others' choices to wear one?
Oh, I didn't notice.
Derek
Kylan
X
was topless.
Oh,
yeah, he had enviable abs, I noticed.
Although he was running around in quite a comical way, I thought. He looked like a little boy, actually, running around. I don't fancy Derek X. So it's funny, because he sort of seems like he'd be up my street, but
he's quite slender.
I think he's too...
A skinny man.
He's too sort of angular, and he looks like a sort of tech person, a tech nerd.
Well,
do you know what I mean? He looks
created
like
a food startup with an app.
Yeah, he looks like he would.
Looks like
look
he does
down
what he
on
does.
me. Yeah, he would look down on me like try and make me eat something green or something like that.
And judge you for not knowing JavaScript.
Yeah, so there's something a bit sneaky about it. I do like him though. I just don't fancy him.
I think JavaScript's quite outdated.
Yeah,
these
what the
days.
fuck? I know my basic HTML.
You need to know CSS if you want to be with Derek X.
But Frenchie had his top on, I noticed.
Oh, good.
But we got the sight of Frenchie's tattoos, which looked pretty disgusting.
Oh, are they? I didn't
notice. He was covered in them.
What, his arms?
Yeah, his arms covered in them. Probably Black Lives Matter.
All Women's Alliance for the Win.
Fuck the police. I'm a feminist. Shit like that. Dan Giesling is God. So then, what else happened?
Claire was in it, and she didn't want to win. She was sort of bumbling around. She said she was laying low, but she wanted a decent enough time to not be seen as throw in the competition.
Hard to fucking lay low when you're 6 foot tall, she said. 6 foot tall, bloody hell.
Alyssa said she wanted to win to build her resume and keep the numbers the same. Frenchie was doing the most. The farm life must be tough because Frenchie is a year younger than me as well.
Is he a year younger than you?
Allegedly.
Fucking hell, man.
Like Andy Murray.
That is mad. Yeah, those tennis players always look old though.
I've written here, I don't know who won the veto because Lindsay was texting me about not being late for the pod. So clearly it wasn't Frenchie.
It was Derek X.
Oh, yeah.
The veto king. I've written, Derek, stop winning the veto. Frenchie was crying.
Yeah, Derek F's giving another toxic pep talk, this time to Frenchie. I've got a real problem with that.
I don't know why you are so anti-Derek F.
Because I just think, I don't like people trying to erase people's emotions.
But maybe it's to, G them up in the game.
Maybe,
but
don't
dissolve
it just feels
into
like toxic masculinity to me.
He's literally a black gay man.
Yeah, I know, but you still can pick up toxic masculine traits.
I suppose. No, I think you're off on this one. I might be wrong, but
We'll see.
watch his space.
He's not giving me anything else to talk about, so that's what he's getting.
He seems quite funny. So Frenchie said, I don't do the backstabbing. I know I'm going home. And then Azza was telling Frenchie to keep fighting and said, I know how much you've looked forward to this. And I thought, oh, that's quite sweet.
Oh, well, the experience of being a big brother.
She wanted Frenchie to live his dreams.
Oh, yeah, that is sad, really, to see someone's dream cut short.
I know, but he shouldn't have behaved like such an absolute maniac.
No. His nervous energy was a bit, not quite Daniel Hayes, but, you know.
Yeah. And then he said, it's harder than I thought. I just want to hug my kids. Pussy. It was to go home and see his kids. Yeah, right. Yeah, that week, I'm happy to go now. Yeah, it's not for me. I'm not cut out for this shit. I've put Derek F was doing a stirring speech. That's my take on the toxic masculinity. Oh, yeah. He said, there's still a way for both of you to be safe. I don't think so. Frenchie's going to fight.
Frenchie was trying to convince Derek X and Kylan that he's basically a good meat shield to be kept in the game.
I mean, he's got a point, but he is a good meat shield. But the fact he keeps running his mouth and blowing up people's alliances,
volatile and unpredictable.
You can't keep that person in.
You don't want the bomb to go off on you.
No, not in your face.
No.
Like that suntan lotion.
Right here I've written, maybe Derek won the veto. I'm about to find out. Oh, he did.
That's hilarious.
I was like, he takes the veto off that boat hook from the nautical themed bathroom. Did you see that this week?
No, I missed that again. Fucking hell. I don't know why I'm missing that. Derek F said he's going to fight for Frenchie. Why? And then I like the voiceover at the end. Did you catch that? You probably switched off.
No, I didn't. But what did they say?
He said, is Frenchie toast?
Oh, gosh. When it got to the veto ceremony, I had written didn't use the veto before it even happened because it was plainly obvious.
Yeah, clever, isn't you?
Frenchie said, I'm so in the suits of a comeback, and I just thought, oh dear.
Oh, bless him.
What do you want to do now? Do you want to have a quick break?
If you want one.
I think I could do with one.
Go on then. Comfort break.
We'll be right back.
Go to the bathroom.
I just asked Lindsay, when did they start using that music? Because I don't believe it can be that iconic that people actually want to sing it. And you were like, they were using it even back on BB23.
And I'm sure before that. It's just I saw BB15 recently. Shout out to all the racists. So, episode 7, the eviction. Have you got notes?
I have.
Go on.
Judy was dressed like an early noise teen, going through an emo phase, but in her mum's shoes, I've written.
Yeah, she had a sash belt combo going on. I don't know what that was.
Was that part of that was part of the skirt, right?
I can't even picture it now.
I've got a picture of it, I think.
Oh, God.
I tweeted a picture of it.
Also, the voiceover guy said at the start, is Frenchie fried? He's using all the Frenchy puns. He's stealing all of our Frenchy puns. Which is a bit unfair.
Oh, come on, I need Judy's outfit for you to remind you.
This is how you remind me. Oh, God. I think that's Nickelback.
I'm just not sure about Judy's style. Just not sure.
I'm quite sure, but
go.
it's abysmal. Oh, let's have a look.
I mean, it's not a bad outfit, but the shoes don't go.
It's almost like a prom dress.
It's like a vest top and a skirt.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, it's gross. Although it's one of the better ones I've seen. Yeah, not good.
I've never seen Judy like in a trouser, I don't think. Oh, was that a lie?
I have in some of the old ones, but not lately. No, she's always wearing her little wedding guest outfit dresses lately, isn't she? She does. Yeah. She's going to a summer wedding. So.
Oh, karate chopped out the door was in the intro as well. Surely karate kicked out of the door would have been a better choice of words.
Yeah. Why not?
Have you ever seen that BB intro, man?
I have looked him up before, but I can't remember what he looks like.
Sometimes, you know, when you listen to someone like
Yeah,
on the radio,
yeah.
you feel like you want to see them, and you see them, you're like, oh, it's not what I imagined.
Yeah, no,
I feel like that would be the same. If
I
see
think
this
he
guy.
probably is what you'd imagine, and also I know he writes his own lines, and then they're actually quite funny. Funnily enough, on that sexy
Does all his own material,
yeah.
his own stunts.
Funnily enough, on that Sexy Beast
Yeah.
show that I watched the first episode
Yeah.
of, you know,
Is that English or American?
it's well, I don't know, because some people on it were American and some were English, so I was confused. But it was set in England.
Okay.
But you know, they're